Hello, welcome back to our three-parter, maybe four, for app layering, using some screen recording technology, snipping tool. Hopefully, oh, vacuuming. I can put some pauses in here, a little bit easier, with some free software. That way we don't have to watch paint dry anymore. You're welcome. And then I got a timer. It tells me how long I'm going. A lot of benefits instead of using the NVIDIA piece. So, should have probably did that a while ago. So last video, again, we were watching paint dry, but our app packaging machine has finally come up. Let's log in. And while we're doing that, let's go full screen. Yep, we got our ISO for our Unidisk cache disk, and then we got our ISO for what we're working on now. So we'll log in, as you saw, and we'll just install VLC using this little 9-9 install, download installer. Download and install. There we go. Man, children are vacuuming. I'm so proud. All right, there's that little shutdown for finalizing the seal. Wait for this to settle down. I can close out Server Manager. Probably should have disabled it, but hey. All right, so let's get the installer on here. Here we go. Users, admin, and maybe the screen recording, I can keep HDR enabled and record without giving that shadowy effect when I upload videos. They do look kind of dumb to watch. Like, what's up with this filter on there? So we'll see. Download. All right. Oh, I forgot to clean all that out. Oh well. Live and learn. So let's install it. We will not be adding the 30 plus Windows settings in here. As I was mentioning, I was being a butt. And got a pause button. I can pause this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. All right, we're done. Straightforward. Do a little soft test. Yeah, soft. I'll hit continue. All right, we're good. So we're gonna shut it down. Oh, this was the first time I didn't have these issues that I had mentioned. And we probably saw them in the app packaging video or the app packages for Elastic Layer. But if you do have any issues, it will let you know the issue, how to remediate, or all else fails, just bypass the check. All right, but we're looking good. VM came up smooth. Packaging was smooth. Must have did something right. We're 5 minutes in. How did I know that? Snipping tool. Yeah. It's going to be our new friend. All right, so while we're going, let's go back to our console. Action required. View details. I did shut down. Maybe we need to give it a little bit. The VM was left up for a couple days, so hopefully that didn't cause any headaches. We installed the software. Please do what you need to do. Disconnect. Power. Do something. Need to know what you're doing. Excuse me. Can't see the OS, so I need to figure out how to get in there. Let's see if I can get in there that way. 192.168.193.177. Nope. So what I could do is reboot. Wait for it to come up, see if the app's installed, and then try to seal again. And the VM's been up for a while. Who knows what's been going on? But we got some type of progress happening down here, so we'll just wait. So again, we're tying a bow. Did like a precursor video, more cool stuff with app packages, layering in Elastic apps. We just spun up a packaging machine. Saw the full 2 hours of it. I think we're about to see it again, to be honest with you. And yeah, we're getting it into the console to make it deployable. Excuse me. All right. Yep, I figured this was happening. So with our new tool, we'll pause, wait for this to finish, and then I'll resume. Ooh, watch video magic. Pausing now. And we're back! Movie magic. So our VM is gone, our snapshot as well. So I'm pretty sure, yes, it did the shutdown as we were supposed to. I think just having a VM up that long caused some issues, but if you're doing this like you're supposed to, pretty sure the VM comes up quick in your real environment. You package, you shut down, etc. versus having it up for days. All right. Yeah, booted. So like 3 days. Crazy. All right. So now we have VLC. It's deployable. All right. Can we do anything extra to it? We can edit properties. This was shown in the past where we can make it enable elastic layer compatibility. I'm choosing regardless, and we'll enable for app layer for User Studio just to have all three. I think we're good. We're only going to be working with the 2025 server. Not adding any scripts. Got icons. We're looking good. Update. Another task is kicked off. Done. Yep. Do your thing. Man, that little pause button is awesome. I should really look into video software editing too. Just not really worth my time. All right, so now we can use this app for app packages. We can use it for layering to our images using this technology, and we can kind of be pretty broad. So supposedly you can work with other OSs, what we did, and we got some compatibility set up. Not sure if we're going to test all that out, but maybe we'll create the image through here and deploy one through Citrix. Excuse me. It have been synchronized. So we don't need a platform layer from what we read. Only needed for going from different hypervisors. So we've got an OS, we got an app layer, images. Create a template. Template name. I don't know. 20 server 2025 template. We've got that VLC icon. So we got our OS layer. We'll add in our app layer, version 1. Connectors, it's probably be good to use. I think there was a machine creation one for Citrix. Could be wrong, but need to look at that again. Defrag layered image, no. Layered image partition size. Can we get away with 60? Let's do 65. not generalized. Elastic layer, elastic layering, none. I don't know too much about this part. Um, let's read before I do that. Platform OS, publish layered images. All right, create a template. Got the connector, layered image dix file, defrag. 100 is recommended. Let me come over here. Let me save you so I can read up on you later. We'll do what's recommended. Sysprep, elastic layering. Select application layer option to activate elastic layering on this layered image. What does that actually mean? Well, that's kind of what we want. Oh, we can have a user layer too? Got deprecated stuff in here. I don't want to worry about user layer right now. Let's set it to none. Let's see if our app and our OS will lay down. But user layer deprecated. We'll do this one by trial and error. Because again, there's not too much info here. I assume you turn the stat layering, it all should layer. I don't know. We about to test. And I don't know why I keep clicking away from it. All right, so I think we're good. Select app layers, including template. So I think we should pretty much get our OS and our app layer. And then for our app layering, deprecated Y being there, you would just select full, right? All right, confirm, complete, create template. All right, images, publishable, publish layered image. All right, so assume that's going to take some time. Creating virtual machine. Yep. And what was that other connector that I was thinking of? Machine creation for Zen server. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. And I can rename this. Man, I should rename it since it's already Zen server. Just type in something a little bit more sense. All right, so it's running. Composting, compositioning engine is running. We don't want to watch that paint dry. So I'm gonna hit pause again to save that. That way I can walk away. We can all benefit from this pause using the snipping tool. Let me just verify it comes up. Yes. When you see that baby light blue, you know. All right, so I'm gonna pause it. We ain't gonna watch this dry. We'll be right back. We made it back. Man, the pausing. I gotta calm down every time I hit play or resume. So we're almost done. Got about 8% to go. And we should have a fully layered OS and app layer. Yeah. 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 And maybe I'll just leave it there. We did the app layer and then we did the what do they call it? OS layer. Ooh, sorry, image. We create an image from it. Oops. Should have typed in image instead of template. All right, but anyhow, we're almost done. Compositing layers. And you logged out for me. I appreciate that. View details. Fixing up drivers. Applying platform recipes. This is a good video. We're consolidating time, doing all kinds of things. Operations. In preparation for operations. What operations? Get that shut down. Okay. The side by side would probably be most beneficial. Most. As Winona would say, most good. So I think after I wrap all this up, we're going to look at our friend Tex Avery, and Bilbo Baggins, and Intune. I'm going to rock it back over there and do some cool stuff. But with this, we learned a whole new piece of Citrix. App layering. Kind of high level. Again, dependent on what you do, you can go from there. But in my eyes, if you know the high level stuff, and then you got the thinking, you can do anything. How do we get from point A to point B? How are we going to do that? Shut the door. Hacha! There we go. Everything is done. Done. Publishable. We already published it. This thing didn't go black. All right, let's power it on. This console piece is kind of garbage. Maybe it's me. Ah. Man, instead of this being like an hour and 30-minute, 2-hour video, we consolidated to 30. This is great. Getting devices ready. Yep. Get me into that OS. Let me log in. I can rename that if I want to. There's our app. There it is. Let's wait for Server Manager to do its thing and close that, let resources calm down. Then we'll launch our app. Bam! We're layering. We're cooking, as the fellas would say. The young fellas. We just cooked. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to rename this to 2025 image. Make that a little bit more streamlined. Save. I'm going to come over here to connectors. I'm going to rename this to Zen Server. Yeah, that might be better. Save. And I think we're good. Don't need a platform layer. Don't have another hypervisor. So we got our OS server 2025. We got our app layer. We got our image. Again, I just did it without the sysprep and the elastic layering, but we can do that as well. But I think we put it all together. I'm excited for this, and we kept it under 30 minutes with the pauses. Whew. Yes. Ooh, do I need to refresh for that to change? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Anyhow, hope you learned something.